let's talk about the Louis Vuitton Murakami drops. Hey y'all, I'm Nikki Olukoya. If you are new here, welcome. I talk about all things luxury here, especially handbags. But in today's video, I want to talk about the Louis Vuitton Murakami drops. And I want to kind of hear what you guys feel about it. I know how I feel about it, and there's much for me to discuss. And if you've been here before, hey sis, welcome back. With the Louis Vuitton Murakami drops, y'all, let's talk about it, because I know it's been all over YouTube with everyone who were buying different pieces. They pre-ordered. Some were happy, some were unhappy with how the packaging came and stuff like that. And I must say, after going through a lot of my recent purchases with me buying from resellers, honestly, packaging does go a long way. It makes you feel whole when you make your expensive purchases, especially if you're not buying things in store, in boutique. When you get your orders in the mail and it's totally packaged properly with the ribbon and the paper, I do understand and I do get it when those things are lacking out of your package when you order it. And so people who are talking about that, I'm with you 100%. I'm all about my packaging, my ribbon, my paper, my box. If it says it's gonna come with it, let it come with it. That's how I feel too. So I align with everybody that's gone through that. But I wanna talk more about just the actual products of each drop. There were 3 drops, and we know one of them was the multicolored one. We know one was the cherry blossom, and the other ones were the cherries. Now, I have my own opinions on each drop, and honestly, Zendaya did a really good job posing in all the campaigns for it. She looked so good and brought all the pieces to life. I really did like a lot of the campaign for it. So nice. But for some reason, just wasn't totally into all the products when it came down to spending my money. Just wasn't enough. Great eye candy, definitely good eye candy. And I think the reason why I wasn't so pressed on buying anything is because nothing spoke to me. Nothing I felt like was going to be in my style. My wardrobe is changing. And a lot of the pieces, I just felt like, how will I style these? I don't know. Have no idea how I will style these products, especially the ones with all like the different color LVs on it, whether it was a black canvas or the white canvas. It seems like a bag that'll be hard to style. Comment down below. Don't come for me. That's just how I feel and where my wardrobe is and where my clothing and how I'm styling my clothes now. I just felt like, how am I going to style these pieces? And that's just where I was with a lot of it. We can chat about it down in the comment box. That's just how I felt. So there weren't that many pieces that I was leaning into. I think one of them I would have gotten like this really small Neo type of Speedy that they had, but honestly, it wasn't really my style. So that was that with the colorful Louis Vuitton. Moving into the next one, when it came down to the actual cherry blossom with the little smiley faces in them, I thought those were very cute. It did kind of borderline on childish. Don't come for me, I come in peace. A little bit borderline on childish. Something that I would probably buy for my daughters. Is how I saw it. Still very cute. Zendaya, all of the campaign ads were great. But when you look at the price tag for some of it, it just didn't make any sense. Nothing really spoke to me, and I wasn't in love with any of those pieces either. And I think the cherry blossoms were the second drop of it all, and it just didn't ring true for me. Nothing there that I actually really liked. And I don't know, once again, it was more about how am I going to style these pieces? I have no idea how I will style that. I mean, I guess maybe a plain white tee and some jeans might be it. Comment down below how you guys style your cherry blossom bags and products. A lot of people were buying like the twillies or the bandos, the scarves and little pieces like that. I saw people buying that, which I guess is easier. But to me, the price tag, nothing really spoke to what I would have gotten. So I wasn't leaning into any of the cherry blossoms. The next one, the last drop were the cherries. Now let's talk about it. I actually thought those cherries were actually pretty cute. I like those. And if I could pick anything out of all of the cherries, I really like the white canvas with the cherries. Now, I did see some other YouTubers who unboxed it and talked about it. There were some mixed emotions about how the cherries were like stickers. They weren't like screen printed like the original cherries that came out a long time ago. And honestly, I admire the fact that Louis Vuitton did something different. And I think that honestly, Louis Vuitton as a whole has been doing a really good job these past few years. I don't know how you guys feel about Louis Vuitton, but they've been doing a lot of really good pieces. Now, I'm still in my Hermes fog, of course, but I'm not totally blind to the good things that some other brands are doing. And honestly, I really did like that last drop. If I can get, I want to say it was the Speedy 30. I'm going to try to find a picture of it and insert it somewhere here. It was a Speedy, I think. It was a white canvas. It had the cherries all over it. I thought it was so cute. And I think because it's white, and the LVs are like a grayish toned color, I find that, okay, I think I can style this pretty easily. I can see myself picking it up and using it and incorporating it with a lot of my own styles in my everyday. I think that would be more of what I can see myself truly getting. The brown canvas, as usual, as a whole, I do struggle styling brown bags. I don't know why that is, because I could buy a color before I can buy a brown bag. I feel like I struggle with styling it. I feel like if I'm gonna wear a brown bag, I need a brown belt. I need to have the brown shoes. It does have gold hardware. I need to have some gold in the mix. Some type of gold needs to be on me. I just feel like it's very difficult with the brown canvas. So I really do like the Louis Vuitton white canvas Speedy. And I think it's a Speedy 30, which is, I would really prefer it in a 25 or in a 20, but that's okay. I think the 30 would be great for work and for day to day. So I would definitely lean into the 30. And I think I am really liking bigger bags as of late. Yeah, I'm liking these bigger bags. But anyway, I have it pulled up here on my phone because I wanted to go through where and how I could get one of these bags, because I didn't do a pre-order and do a drop and all of that because a lot of the things didn't excite me. But this white Speedy Soft 30, it actually did. And looking at Fashion File, looking at StockX, and comment down below if you shop on StockX. I've never shopped there before, but it did pull up when I was trying to find where I can buy this bag. And that was one of the locations. Of course, always eBay's on there. I am very scared of eBay. Let me just be honest with you guys. eBay scares me. Didn't see it on the Real. I did see it on Vestiaire Collective. And it's kind of running a cute coin on there. And some of them are even more expensive than the actual keep all, which I think is very interesting. I think the brown canvas with the cherries came in a 25, and I think I like that size too, but I think I would get more wear out of the 30 size. But anyways, looking at general pricing of the handbag that I see, eBay has it for about $69.50. Vestiaire Collective is tripping. They got it for $11,105. And someone has it on here again for about $7,000. eBay got it for, eBay got it for $6,600. And I see another one here for $75. Vestiaire got it for $78. My Gemma doesn't have it. But eBay again, StockX has it for the lowest price. Do I need to be suspicious about that, or what I gotta know about that? Why is it the lowest of all the resale markets? It is the lowest, and StockX has it for 5,600. Comment down below if you've ever shopped on StockX before. I have never shopped on StockX before, and I don't know, it's giving me might not be real. I don't know. And then of course, my tried and true is Fashion File, and they have it for $71.95. So to me, I'm thinking, okay, that's fine. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people buy these things to just buy it and then resell it for a profit. It's kind of annoying because you take away from those who really want the handbag and want to experience it through Louis Vuitton by having bots or having someone buy it for you or buy it strictly to resale. I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I find it very annoying when people buy just to put it back on the market again for a higher price, but to each their own. This is the bag that I think I'm going to try to acquire sometime, hopefully by the end of the year. I am trying to still get an Hermes Kelly bag or an Hermes Birkin and Cellier, but of course, those will cost way more than me trying to get this Murakami cherries bag. And so I don't know. I really do like this bag, and I don't feel influenced to buy it. I haven't really seen it around anywhere, but when I did see it, I'm thinking that's probably the only one that speaks to me because the first two drops did not, but this last one did. And this is the only piece of the collection that I do really want. They had other things, but for some reason, this Speedy 30 soft, yeah, for sure. I can see myself totally getting this bag. So hopefully I can get it. I don't know whether it'd be like a Christmas gift to myself, but I'm also not interested in spending so much over retail just to acquire it. So if I find that it's really oversold, then I'm not gonna get it. Let me see how much Louis Vuitton's even selling it for so I can tell you what it is. Okay, so Louis Vuitton has the Murakami, the Cherry Speedy Soft Bandolier 30. On the website, it is going for $4,950. So that's as much. I don't want to spend so much more over retail to get it. I can see myself adding like another $500 to $1,000 more, but nothing more than that. So I guess we'll see how everything goes, but that's definitely the handbag that I'm looking at now. Outside of my Hermes Fog, I'm looking at the Louis Vuitton bag, and they have another Speedy 25, the brown canvas. I don't know, but it's a good price. Let me try to stay focused. I cannot get distracted. Stick to the cherries, Nikki. Stick to the cherries. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning into my video, and I'll see you back in my next one. Bye.